Welcome, brave souls, to the eerie world of the Willowbrook Manor. The Parker family thought they'd found a dream. Instead, they stumbled upon a nightmare. The Parker family, composed of the affable Mr. and Mrs. Parker, along with their two curious children, moved into the sprawling Willowbrook Manor with hearts full of joy. Nestled on the outskirts of the quaint town of Willowbrook, the manor was a dream come true, a picturesque estate, a testament to the grandeur of days past. The initial days were filled with exploration, laughter, and a sense of accomplishment. The Parkers were thrilled, oblivious to the sinister destiny that awaited them. As night fell on the manor, an unsettling silence descended. The once charming hallways echoed with whispers that seemed to emanate from the very walls of the house. The whispers were soft, almost inaudible, yet they carried a chilling undertone, a warning of the darkness that lurked within the manor's heart. The Parkers, initially dismissing these whispers as figments of their imagination, soon found their skepticism giving way to unease. The whispers were just the beginning. Soon, the family started noticing shadowy figures out of the corners of their eyes. These figures, elusive and ethereal, seemed to be lurking in the darkness, always watching, always waiting. The once warm and inviting manor now felt cold and ominous. The Parkers were no longer alone in their dream home. They were being watched, stalked by unseen forces that seemed to feed off their fear. The children, once filled with excitement, now clung to their parents, their innocent laughter replaced with cries of fear. The once jovial Mr. Parker found himself waking up in the middle of the night, drenched in cold sweat, his dreams haunted by whispers and shadowy figures. Mrs. Parker, a strong and resilient woman, was reduced to a shadow of her former self, her radiant smile replaced by a look of constant dread. As the Parkers grappled with their growing fear, they began to uncover the manor's sinister secrets. The whispers, the shadowy figures, they were all connected to the manor's tragic past, a past drenched in mystery and sorrow. The Parkers realized that they were not just living in a house, they were living in a tomb haunted by the spirits of its past inhabitants. The Parker family had moved into Willowbrook Manor seeking a dream, but they found themselves trapped in a nightmare, a chilling game of shadows and fear. Their dream home had turned into a haunted house, a house that held them captive within its cold, unforgiving walls. As the last light flickers out in Willowbrook Manor, the Parkers find themselves trapped in a chilling game of shadows and fear. Next, we venture into the secluded town of Ravenwood, where the grandeur of Ravenwood Estate hides a chilling secret. Here, the Carter family, seeking a fresh start, purchases the grand Victorian mansion, unknowingly signing up for a reality far removed from their dreams. This tale is a chilling reminder that not all that glitters is gold. The Ravenwood Estate, a majestic relic of the past, stands tall, its eerie beauty captivating the Carters. Its high ceilings, intricate woodwork, and antique charm had initially filled their hearts with joy. But as they settle into their new home, the veil of enchantment lifts, revealing a disturbing reality. The house, it seems, is not eager to forget its past residents. The first signs of the supernatural are subtle. Doors slam shut on their own, their echoes reverberating through the silent halls. The family chalks it up to the wind, an easy explanation. But soon, the wind is no longer a plausible excuse. The laughter of unseen children echoes through the deserted halls, their mirthful sounds turning sinister as they bounce off the walls. An icy chill permeates the air, a constant reminder of the unseen presence that lurks in the shadows. The family feels watched, hunted. Each creak of the floorboard, each whisper of the wind, sends them spiraling into a state of heightened fear. The once charming estate now feels like a sinister labyrinth, its winding corridors and grand rooms providing the perfect setting for their living nightmare. Fear becomes their constant companion. Each night the Carter family huddles together, their eyes wide with terror as the phantom of Ravenwood Estate makes its presence known. The once lively mansion now echoes with silence, the laughter and chatter replaced by a haunting stillness that is broken only by the eerie phenomena that have become a part of their lives. The family tries to fight back, to reclaim their home from the spectral inhabitant, but the phantom is relentless, its malevolent energy growing stronger with each passing day. It feeds on their fear, thriving on the terror it instills. Despite their best efforts, the Carters find themselves powerless against the supernatural force that has taken over their lives. In their struggle for survival, They uncover the dark history of the mansion, a tale of its former inhabitants, whose lives were marred by tragedy and loss. The phantom, it seems, is a vestige of that past, a spectral reminder of the sorrow that once permeated the walls of the grand estate. As they grapple with the reality of their situation, the Carters realize that the horror they are experiencing is beyond comprehension. Their dream home has turned into a house of horrors, a macabre stage for the phantom of Ravenwood Estate. In the chilling embrace of Ravenwood Estate, the Carter family comes face to face with the unimaginable. Our final tale takes us to the picturesque town of Oakhurst, where beneath the veneer of beauty, a deadly curse awaits. Nestled between the tranquil Oakhurst Lake and a forest of towering evergreens, you'll find Oakhurst Manor, a charming colonial-style home that whispers of grace and grandeur. It was here that the Johnson family sought to plant new roots. Little did they know, they were walking into a web of darkness, spun by forces beyond their comprehension. Upon their arrival, the Johnsons were captivated by the manor's old-world charm. But as they settled into their new abode, the house began to reveal its true colors. The first signs were subtle, almost dismissible. A book falling off a shelf, a door creaking open on its own, whispers that danced around the corners of their minds. But then, the eeriness escalated. Objects began to move with intent, as if guided by unseen hands. The whispers grew louder, more insistent, echoing through the silent halls with an icy chill. As the days turned into weeks, the Johnsons found themselves engulfed by an overwhelming sense of dread. It was as if the house itself was alive, breathing down their necks, watching their every move. But what could they do? They were entrapped in the manor, caught in the grip of the curse that seemed to permeate through every brick, every beam, every inch of Oakhurst Manor. The family, desperate to break free, sought the help of paranormal experts, historians, and even a local priest. Each offered their own piece of the puzzle, painting a tragic tale of betrayal and revenge that had taken place within the very walls of Oakhurst Manor. A tale that had left a stain so dark it had transformed into a curse, haunting the manor and all who dared to inhabit it. Despite their best efforts, the Johnsons found themselves unable to escape the curse. It clung to them, to their dreams, their fears, their very souls. They could feel it in the cold spots that dotted the house, see it in the shadowy figures that lurked in their peripheral vision, hear it in the whispers that filled the stillness of the night. It was inescapable, omnipresent, a constant reminder of the manor's tormented past. In the heart of Oakhurst Manor, the Johnson family finds that their dream home has become their worst nightmare. As we leave the Johnsons to their fate, we are reminded that not all that glitters is gold, and beneath the veneer of beauty, darkness often lies in wait. The echoes of fear continue to resonate within the walls of Oakhurst Manor, a chilling testament to the horrors that unfolded within its confines. And so, our journey through the haunted houses comes to a chilling end. These tales of terror remind us that sometimes our greatest fears can lurk in the most familiar places. Our journey began in Willowbrook Manor, where the Parker family discovered that their dream home was a nightmare filled with shadowy figures and whispered threats. We then ventured into Ravenwood Estate, where the Carter family faced a malicious phantom that turned their new beginning into a haunting ordeal. Lastly, we visited Oakhurst Manor, where the Johnson family battled against a curse that filled their home with dread and eerie whispers. Each story a chilling reminder that sometimes the walls of our homes can conceal more than just bricks and mortar. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey. If you dare, explore more tales of terror by checking out the other videos on our channel. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, keep the lights on.